Oh, technology. Work with me here. Wow, welcome everybody. Okay, you can see I'm not in my normal spot. Things are a little wonky on this little computer that I'm working on. So let me just make sure we're getting a nice clear signal because everything's like delayed. I push a button like right now. I'm trying to get back to the chat. There we go. It just now, after all that, like, ooh, it's very, 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 very slow. So I don't know. I don't know. This could be interesting. This could be interesting. I am in what was my downstairs office. Was Carrie's office. This is where we took pictures, but now it's pretty much empty except for jewelry and books. And then I even had like a little incident this morning. I got to show you guys this. I'm on my Chromebook, so I'm like, look at this desk. Well, you can't even hardly see it, but the desk, the legs of the desk collapsed. Thank goodness there was boxes of books underneath. I have plenty of books without getting to those ones that are holding up that desk, and I'll have to deal with that later. But oh my gosh. So this is just like, if this is your first time, this is not what it's normally like. Please show me a little grace because this is just going to be interesting. This is going to be off the cuff kind of a thing. I have to converse with my moderators over on my phone here because I don't have like dual monitors or anything. Yeah, so I won't be able to really like go back and forth looking at my spreadsheet like I normally do. Well, there's nothing on it. The spreadsheet's getting made as we go. So this is really kind of like, you guys, I can kind of tell you what our choices are coming up, and we can even make like requests because I have more books than I'm honestly going to get to today. So you know, I have a lot of these smaller, lighter weight books set aside. I am going to do those in my Whatnot sale on Monday. So I have not made that sale yet, but I will be having a Whatnot sale on Monday at 3 p.m. Pacific time. As usual, I've kind of picked that time slot because it works really good in my schedule, and hopefully in yours too. So what do we got? What do we got going on over here? Got something happening. All right, so my mods use caps, but that wasn't really directed towards me, so I can ignore that for now. Something Melissa's working out. Oh, hey Tiffany, I see you over there. Gosh, we've got to do lunch, girl. We got to do lunch. We have so much to catch up on. So I'm I don't even know where to start. I will tell you kind of the genres of stuff that I have today. So I have what do I have? I have I see some jewelry books. I see some pottery books. I see some general collectibles books. I see some specialized books. I got doll books. I'm going to do the doll books later. I'm also going to do some lots of, I'm going to put a bunch of similar books together as a lot. Discombobulated. Yes. I'm good. I'm just like, this is me processing how I even want to do this to make it easy. I'm not even sitting on a real chair. I'm sitting on a kind of a counter height bar stool because all of the office chairs got moved yesterday. So phase 1 of moving is done, and phase 2 is going to happen on Wednesday. So I am a week ahead of schedule, which is really cool. Now the tricky part of moving all the animals comes though, which I'm not looking forward to. But I decided instead of having the movers move all these boxes of books for me just to sell them on the other end, I'm going to get them sold on this end and get them shipped out. Now, today's sale is all books. So if you're not interested in books, this is probably not the sale for you. I have a lot of, identification type books, but I also have things like, my Disneyana book. I have some things like, I I don't know if you can see, you can't see them over there. I have some old books. I have I have at least one book that's autographed. I have some nonfiction. I have some different stuff. I have books that I bought to resell that I never resold that have resale value. So I've got quite a mix. I know I will need my chiropractor. I love my chiropractor. Well, not like that. Oh my gosh. Yes, I have vintage books. I have some children's books. I have a little bit of everything in here. And yeah. Are there any National Geographics magazine fans? Because I have a huge collection of those as well. I was thinking, as my member gift, I think I could pull this off. I hate to say I can, and then I can't. As my member gift this time, I was going to let you request a month and a year. And if I have it, I will send you the month and year. And I don't know if that would, I might be complicating my life a little too much if I do that. So we'll see. I'm like, let me think about that. No, Dakota. Just said that totally wrong. He's adorable, but he could be my son. I don't know if I have any. I honestly don't know everything that's here. As I did on my member sneak peek this morning, I really don't know. Oh gosh, mods, my wrenches over here. I was not able to turn this into a subscriber only stream, so keep those hammers ready. Because we could have some troll action today. We'll see. You guys, like I said, I don't know what's here. I'm going to be emptying boxes. We're going to be holding stuff up. Melissa has the job of taking care of the spreadsheet and all of that. You just bought a tortoise. You mean like a real live living tortoise? If anybody wants a tortoise, I will fix you up with some amazing rescues, because honestly, it's just like in the dog world. There are so many tortoises in a rescue situation because, people get them and then didn't realize they live 100 years, or they get them and they didn't realize they get that big and all of that stuff. So I work with some really tremendous rescues in different parts of the country. So you guys, anybody wants a tortoise, I can fix you up. Okay, so I think we're just gonna do this. So as you can see down here, we ask that you register at thenichelady@gmail.com. If you've never done it before, you only have to do it once, not every single sale, just once. You need to send that email. Yep, Rachel is going to be manning the putting stuff up on the screen today. So, yep. Oh no, guinea pigs. Oh no. Oh, don't get me started. What was I saying? Oh yeah. We need your real name, your chat name, if it's different than your real name, and I need the exact spelling of however it shows up over in chat. And I need your zip code. That's what we need, and you're good to go. I'd ship out of Las Vegas, Nevada. Now for this sale, I will be using media mail, which is slower. I hate media mail for that reason, but it can save you a lot of money on shipping. So we will use media mail unless you email and request that I send it another way. And then we would do that. We can do UPS, we can do USPS, that's it. Because I have to do it through pirate ship. So USPS and UPS are our options. I know. I thought about bringing Bougie in here with me, but then I thought Bougie's going to be terrified every time I pick up a book because it's a strange surroundings and the floors are not carpeted. So if he flew to the ground multiple times, he's liable to get hurt. So I made the decision not to bring the Bougie in here. But Bougie will be with me next week because Bougie's going to have a little spot in my new office too. Brenda, I don't. Like I said, I don't even know. I've pulled out a few of them just to get some stacks around me, but honestly, I do not know. We're gonna go with it as we go with it. Sandy, I am sure there is. If you send me an email and ask me that, I can get you fixed up. I can get you fixed up. Okay. Yeah, I know. I miss having Bougie. Bougie's a little upset because Bougie hasn't had the same amount of out time the last couple of days. I mean, Bougie was sitting, I was so sad. He's sitting on his little perch, which is his like come out perch, like, okay, I'm ready. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, Bouge, you cannot come out right now. Cannot come out right now. Let's begin at the beginning. I like that. So send that email. I like to talk a little bit to give you time to send that email. So before we get going, everything starts at $1, and it goes in $1 increments until we get to $50. I don't think there's going to be anything today that's going to go over 50. I really don't. But if it does, it's $5 increments after that. We do something called just in case. And what that means is if you have been in the process of making the offers, we call them offers, not the B word, offers on an item, and you're battling it out, and because we have lag, you're afraid that you're going to lose that item with somebody coming in at the last minute, you can do something called a just in case. Do JIC, your max amount, and it works on the same order as a proxy bid, where you would only be charged $1 over what if another bid came in. Another offer came in. See, I can't even keep myself straight. But the criteria is you must have already been participating on that item. Otherwise, we count it as a full-on offer. That's how that works, because we are not using it so somebody can just come in and like ninja, buy the item at the last second. I do mail to Canada. I absolutely mail to Canada. I don't know if media mail goes to Canada, though, so be aware of that. I think my only Canadian options are first class international up to 4 pounds, and then priority mail international over 4 pounds. So keep that in mind. I will use flat rate where it is advantageous. I have a few flat rate boxes out there, not too many. Yeah, there is not medium mail to Canada. Yeah. Melissa's in Canada, so she would know. Let's see what else. Oh yes, once you have spent $60 in today's sale, you will get a $15 shipping credit. $15 shipping credit. And that goes to no matter where you're at. Okay. I've got something weird going on, but I will have to deal with that later. Okay. So I think we're ready to go. And Mikey's doing good. In fact, he might be popping in. He might be listening. He usually does his shipping or video editing right about now. So he'll probably pop in and say hi over in the chat at some point. Thank you, Kristen. A rural squirrel. Thank you. Oh my gosh, you guys got to watch tomorrow's video because you're going to see. I forgot what it was like to live in a more rural location, apparently. And we had a little guest. We had a little guest show up to the point where I got to bleep Carrie. I had to bleep Carrie when she saw the guest. Okay, so there we go. That's your teaser for tomorrow's video. Goodness. Okay, I'm going to just start with a little book. I'm going to start with this little book. I should have brought like a scale in here. I can tell you if they're heavy or not, though. Because some of them will just go into a padded envelope, not flat rate. I mean, I'll use flat rate if it's better. I'll always use what's going to give you the best shipping price. Let's put it that way. So some of these I can put like in a padded envelope, and it will be the same as if I had sold a glass vase or something. But we'll just start with this. This is Collecting Toy Airplanes by Ron Smith. Collecting Toy Airplanes by Ron Smith. I got a lot of these type of books when I bought out an antique store, actually several years ago. I can find dates on these, but I don't have any like super current. So 1995. So you wouldn't want to use these for actual values, but these types of books can be absolutely fantastic at figuring out what things are, and then you go onto eBay and other sites and look up what the current value is. But this way it gives you the proper terminology for what they call this one. This one even goes into like conditions, you know, C6, C8, C10, because I guess that's like a thing for some of these guys. Because I see how it does it. It has them all like by the type, and then it shows you all the models for that type. This one, it's been loved. I mean, it's been read. It's got some rumples to it. It's got some rumples to it. Excellent, excellent. We're at $9. Oh, right, Brenda? Right? Because she actually had a part to play in putting the real things together. All right, we're at $10 with Lynn Ross, and I've really got to count on Rachel today to just be putting those things up on the screen. Are there World War II planes in there? I imagine there is. I don't know why there wouldn't be, because this is like really all-inclusive of toy airplanes of all different. Here's all the makers. Bachmann, Dinky, Edison, Erie, Fastwing, Hubley, Lintoy, Mercury, Solido, Techno, Tootsie Toy, Wild Wings, tin airplanes, tin helicopters, and the list goes on. They're all included there. So probably within those brands, they did some World War IIs. I don't know, Brenda. I don't know who would have done the P-35. I hope so. All right, going once. Going twice. And we will call this one sold. And that is how we're going to do this. Ta-da! Oh, little battle at the end, little battle at the end. I wish my phone would not keep timing out. Wish my phone would not keep timing out. Stand by. What? I don't know. There's something weird going on. Something weird going on. All right. It's all good. And there's the sold. Oh, going to Josh and you for $16. I think I do have more airplane books, guys. I do have more airplane books. Next, we'll do a pottery book. This is Bauer Classic American Pottery by Mitch Tuckman. Oh, I almost had that land right there on the computer. This is a little hardcover with a dust jacket. I'm going to look for a year for you first. It's a 1995. Apparently it was the 1990s when I collected a lot of these books. It gives the history of the J.A. Bauer Pottery Company from 1885 to 1962. Let's see. Let's see if it does it like in sections. I bet it does. Hold on. Let me find some good pictures to show you guys. It's got lots and lots of information here. Lots of history information on the company. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, yeah. And then it goes into the most colorful chapter in the history of American pottery. And then it's got like the catalog pages. Shows you a lot of the pottery that was made. Oh, look at this. Showed you all the colors on the ringware. This was like the fire and light of its time. You know, it was Bauer Pottery was tremendous value. I mean, it's still good value, but it's like what was one of those trends. So we are at Puffles is at $12. So Kathy, I think you might be lagging, or you just mistyping the second number in, because we are at $12 with Puffles. Oh. Okay, this is so weird. Okay. Hold on a second. I gotta do something else. Hey, Melissa, take note of what I'm doing here, because this is the format that I need you to use. I tried to fix it a couple times. Just I'll let you know the reason later, but if you could please kind of do that for me. Thank you. And I just noticed that because of the Christy doing the copy and paste there. We're at $13 with Corinne. Yeah, you guys, I absolutely cannot answer are there any's, because I would be here the whole time answering the are there any's, because I'd have to look through everything to find them. I don't know what I've got. I'm going to pull them and sell them as I just get them out of the boxes. All right, we're at $13 going once. We are going twice. And we're going to call it Sold. It's a cool little book. I have a Bauer Pottery book in my collection. So I kind of went through, some of these are duplicates of things that I have retained in my own book collection. So. And there's the Sold. $15 to Sandra D. $15 to Sandra D. How about some ducks? Anybody into decoys? Collector's Guide to Decoys. And these were all expensive books when they were new. It was like a $23 book. 1992. It is by Linda and Jean Kangas. I'll show you. It's got all the little. Is there any color photos? Oh, yes, of course there are. Of course, we've got color duckies in here. It's another area that can be super lucrative if you find them, is the decoy ducks, the little dog earring on the corners here. Like, this is a book that can just go in a padded envelope and be shipped for not too much. So we're not getting into any of the ones that really have to go media mail yet. All right, Kasha's at 5. I see you at 5. Yeah, that's a little difficult, Christy, because your lag might be longer than theirs and they've already seen me doing it. It's all good. The lot announcement generally does come a little bit after the offers start already coming in. We are at $7 with Corinne's Collectibles. $8 with Kasha. $9 with Corinne. Oh, Jax likes this one, huh? See, $9 with Corinne's Collectibles. And we're going to say going once. Did I lose Rachel? Let's see. Nope, I did not. There she is. Going twice. And we will call this Sold. It is all books today. It is all books today. All books all the time. Oh, we got Cheryl in there now. Yep. Okay, she was. So just making sure, Cheryl, that you'd have done a previous offer, just to make sure. Just to make sure. And there's the soul. The screen is much smaller than my normal monitor, so bear with me, guys. This will be going to Cheryl, it looks like, for $13. $13. Okay, next, this is not an ID book. This is a hardcover. I suspect it probably had a dust jacket when it was new. This is Jacqueline, I don't know, how do you say her middle name? Jacqueline Kennedy, basically, by Mary Van Rensselaer Thayer. This is, trying to find when, wow, there's no year? Where's the year? But there's there is a little included thing that looks like this came from the John Fitzgerald Kennedy Library, maybe for someone who contributed to the library. Yeah, that's what this book was. And this was actually the letter, the card that was given at that time. So this book doesn't appear that it was available to the general public. Oh, here it is, 1961. It's a 1961 version of this book. I don't know if how it ever was done other than that, but this looks pretty interesting. Lots and lots of photographs in this book. Lots of photographs. So this would be a collectible book for any Jacqueline Kennedy fans. And we are at $20 with Sandra. $22 is with Puffles. Puffles got the 22 in first. You met Jackie at one time at Linen Bay. How cool is that? 26, Jane Copa at 26. 30, Kosh is at 30. And we're gonna say going once. Heather, be careful. I hadn't actually, I'm gonna let it slide, but I hadn't actually started the countdown yet. But there's another 35, so now would be the time to increase that if you were interested. But you do have the first $35 offer. Going twice. Hello, everybody who's popping in now. And sold. Let's see what happens. It's a very, very cool book. I wish we still have the dust jacket. That would be even better, but we don't. And that is going to go to Puffles for $44. $44 to Puffles 65. Thank you, Donna. Thank you. You have not missed much. You have not missed much indeed. Okay, my silly little. I know, I'm missing Bougie too. I'm missing Bougie too. All right, let's do the Mustang at War. Brenda, this might be one that might intrigue you. It is the Mustang at War. This does have its dust jacket, although there's a sticker on it from a previous antique mall. It's by Roger A. Freeman. It is a 1974. And this is more of like a history book of the Mustang warplanes. I guess they were, right? I'm such a noob when it comes to like knowing the intricacies of all that stuff, but it is a nice book. talking about the Mustang airplanes. Oh, that was just a sticker. That was a Post-it note that was stuck on it. We're at $6 with Cheryl. $6 is with Cheryl. Brenda's at 11. We're going to say going once. I see you guys still talking about JFK. There was a good series done. I want to say it was on Netflix. I think it was either Netflix or Hulu. I can't remember which one. But it was called JFK, and it was really good. It was a really, really good miniseries. Going twice. Planet Noel. Nope. I'm here. When I'm on YouTube, I'm on YouTube. When I'm on Whatnot, I'm on Whatnot. I don't mix the two. Yep. And sold. Yeah, see, Christy, it just came, just now, the announcement came through. So it's really, really behind. So we could not possibly ask people to wait for that. So your lag might be a little long. And there's our sold Brenda. You got it, Brenda. You got it. $21 to Brenda win. $21 to Brenda win. Okay, how about, I don't even know what this one's about. I see some Egyptian hieroglyphics on it though. Man came this way. Let's see who you are. You're a soft cover, little loose on the binding. Oh, it's from the Los Angeles County Museum of Art, 1971. 1971. And it looks like, it's, how do I show this to you? So it's like a history of, looks like the Middle East, kind of where they say civilization began. And then it's all the artifacts, museum pieces, and such in a soft cover form. This is kind of cool. Kind of cool. You guys know that if you study books like this, and you get familiar with the types of things that are museum quality, that are like the real thing, you'll spot them when you're out at the thrifts and you're out at estate sales and all of that, because it happens. It's not an everyday occurrence they come through, but when they do, you've seen the news story, there's as much a chance of you discovering something like that in a Goodwill as anybody else, if you know what to look for. You can up your advantage. You can up your advantage. Lisa's at 12. Cheryl's at 15. Speaking of chiropractor, mine says I slouch too much. I always realize I'm slouching. I need to sit up. 17 with Puffles. Okay, we're going to count it down. Are you ready? We're going once. Rachel's doing a great job of keeping up today. We're going twice. And we're going to call it sold. Yep. Oh my God. It's so important to try to have that good posture. But it's hard when you've spent many, many years kind of hunched over. Here's the sold Puffles. It is yours for $23. Whoops. 23. Roylene? Oh, I'm sorry. Did I bet? No, you cannot be. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. You're right. 22. You cannot out offer yourself. That is correct. Thank you for catching that. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank y'all. Oh, was this past Tuesday National Book Lovers Day? Fantastic. I love that. I'm going to do a collection of, okay, I'm going to sell these all together. All together are all of these. Let me just make sure. Yes. These are high-end auction catalogs. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 6 of them, including Sotheby's, New York, Monday, October 5th, 1992, Impressionist and modern paintings, drawings, and sculptures. These are all things that went through Sotheby's auction. This was one sale that they did. This is why, also a little education. When somebody says, hey, contact Sotheby's, contact Christie's, you have something worth putting in their sale, you realize you pay to be in this book. You pay a lot to be in this book. So while they may get you a bigger price, unless it is just like some rare item that you're only going to get that price if you go through them, be careful. Be careful. You can take less on your own and not pay to be part of a printed catalog. Furniture and decorations. This is Butterfield and Butterfield out of San Francisco. This was July 25th and 26th, 1984. Ooh, 1984. Is that a receipt? I think there's a receipt in there. Hold on. Stand by. Wait a minute. What is this? Oh, no, it's a supplement. So they put a little supplemental thing in here. Maybe this was the prices things realized. I don't know. But again, it's, oh, there was a punch bowl. So lots of identification stuff in these, because they're going to tell you what it is, which is really cool. You can go through here and go, oh, that was worth putting in an auction like that. Whoa, okay, all right. So you're going to get that one. Also going to get furniture and decorations, including player pianos, silver, and rugs. This was also 1984 Butterfields. Let me get all through these, and then we can play a little more. 1986 furniture and decorative arts. Decorative arts would cover glass items. Let's see, furniture. Yep. There's porcelain. There's rugs. I don't see any glass. Doesn't mean it's not in here. I see mostly porcelain and pottery items. Furniture and decorations in 1985, Butterfield and Butterfield. Yep. Lots of identification stuff in there. And then last but not least, European and American furniture and decorative arts from 1997 in Los Angeles. And this one's got color photos. Ooh. Again, you kind of study this stuff and you learn this stuff, and you're going to go, even if this shows up in your local like estate auction and you go, wait a minute, look at this is cool. So whoever had this wrote the prices stuff sold for in here. Like a pair of Louis the 16th style gilt bronze urns brought $5,500. $13,000 for the clock. That's pretty cool that they wrote ending prices. And it looks like they did the entire sale. Somebody was studying their stuff. So you're going to get them all together. And we're at $27 with Kasha. Going once. Going twice. And we're going to call this lot sold. Oh, here we go. Down to the floor you go. There's stickers are sold. Going to Teresa Zarin for $30. Thank you, Teresa. I hope you really, really enjoy those. It looks like a whole lot of fun reading. I never read like novels. I always read books like this. Like, I love a book in my hands. And there is something to the whole thing of that you can learn something like on the internet, but actually the textile sensory thing of having a book and sending that signal to your brain can help you remember stuff better. So some people are just better with a hardcover book. This is an encyclopedia of antiques. Harold Lewis Bond is the author, and it is from 1947. This is a 1947 encyclopedia of antiques. So think about that. So the antiques in this book go back to like the 1800s, because if the same definition of antique, I don't know, when did we say that antique was 100 years? I don't know. But looks like this is a lot of 17th century, 18th century kind of stuff. So, oh, glass. I went right to glass. Let's see. Lots of early American glass talked about in here. I'm looking for pictures. Oh, this is one of those ones where the pictures don't necessarily line up with the chapter it's on. They've got like rug pictures in the glass section. Come on, show me some glass. Show me some glass. Now they mixed up the textiles and the rugs. I think they did. I mean, the textiles and the glass. That's so weird. There's pictures. You're just going to have to hunt for them. Here's some glass. There we go. There's some of the glass. All right, we're at $31 with brandy. My granny always said, once it hits 50 years, it's an antique. I guess I'm 62. All right, going once. Going twice. And sold. Da, da, da. Can you guys hear that air conditioning humming right outside my window? Yeah. Never really heard it until I tried to do live streaming from in here. All right, $39 to Kasha. Excellent, excellent. Anybody want to learn to fly? I have a Instrument Procedures Handbook from the Federal Aviation Administration. This was published in 2008. I can't imagine that it's changed hugely, but it probably has. So if you really want to learn to fly, you probably should get a updated version. But this could be just a fun, anybody who was curious about what it took to learn to fly a plane, there you go. It's got all the math stuff. Oof, there's lots of math stuff in flying a plane. That would not be for me. And we are at $5. Nope, nope, Bree, that's nope, not happening. Nope, nope, nope. Sorry, nope. Him and I have had discussions. It's bad enough, the whole racing thing. I am having to learn to live with that. But all right, we're at $8 with Kasha. We're going once. We're going twice. The year was 2008. 2008. And we're going to call it sold. Rachel, your birds are very, very noisy down here. Can you guys hear that? Like we call them the downstairs birds. We're going to have to change that because there's not going to be anybody downstairs at the new house. But it's the 6 parakeets in the cage together that are just noisy, noisy, noisy. All right, Sandra D, you got it for $13. Any paper collectors? Does anybody collect paper? Because we've got the Collecting Paper by Gene Utz. Gene Utz. And it is a 1993. 1993, and of course it is all about ephemera collecting. And it is a paperback. I got to fly and land a simulator at the that would see now. No one would like that. Well, he does a lot of sim driving and a lot of sim racing. You guys can't hear the birds? Oh boy, I can hear them. If I opened the door, you would hear them. All right, $15 with Corin's Collectibles, $16 with Kasha. I'm going to go a little bit faster so we can get through a lot more books, guys. We're going once. We're going twice. And sold. Your 15-year-old grandson is taking flying lessons, and you'll be going with him tomorrow. First time in a small plane. Oh, Gloria. Goodness. I'm not that brave. I am not that brave. Gina Gaines, going to you for $20. You got to fly an F-15 fighter on a check ride. Scared but loved it. I would not love it. I would not. I barely like getting on like a real, not real plane's not the right word. Like a commercial airline kind of. Yeah. All right. How about the 1972 Blue Book by the Bennett Brothers, Inc. Bennett Brothers, Inc. I don't know who the Bennett brothers were. This still has like the little, what is it? Choose your gift order form. It's got the order form inside. That's cool. That's very cool. Who would have ever thought 1972 would be collectible? Just saying. There is jewelry. I don't know if you guys can see. There's jewelry, lots of jewelry. Watches. We got some silver and we got like some housewares, some coffee pots. We've got sewing machines. We've got purses of the 70s. Wow, that could be useful. Kind of scope out. Instruments. Oh goodness, we've got amplifiers. Oh, General Electric has its own section. I know. I remember that. I remember that, Mom. It just get me on it now. Forget it. No. Oh, look what's in here. Look what's in here, you guys. Fiber optic lamps and lava lamps. What? How cool is that? How cool is that? Furniture. Lots of furniture. This is a great ID book. And there is clothing. There is some clothing in here. Sporting gears. Pool tables. This has a little bit of everything. And it has another order form in the back. Oh, it's got the parcel post rates. Weight in pounds. Oh my gosh, you guys. Are you ready for it? 60 cents for 2 pounds. 60 cents to mail something up to 2 pounds. Crazy. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. Melinda, I have no way to check that, but if you did not get the autoresponder, check your spam folder, check some other folders to make sure it went through. You can always send it again if you think maybe it didn't go through. All right. Beige is at 35. Your family got that book every year. How fun. So it was like a Sears Roebuck kind of thing, but just a different company. All right, we're going once. I know. Is that even a first class? Isn't it going even up from there? I think it's going up from there. Going twice. And sold. Sold. $19.72, 60 cents to send 2 pounds. Yep, that's what it said. That's what it said. All right, sold to Gina Gaines for $40. Congratulations, Gina. That's a cool one. Anybody into guitars? Any guitar people? Oh, Rachel, you with me? All right, she got it. Gotta wait for her to catch up. This is the Blue Book of Acoustic Guitars, 8th edition, dated to 2003. And it's just full of guitar information. So if you specialize in musical instruments, guitars, this would be a really, really handy book. I want to see if mine's in here. Ooh, let's see if my brand's in here. I have an Alvarez Yari. I love my, oh, Rachel, that just made me remember the guitar thing. Okay, a little inside. Rachel asked for a better guitar because Rachel is learning guitar. Noah's got a guitar sitting in his room. I need to go confiscate from Noah and give it to Rachel because he's not using it. Okay, my guitar's in here. Ooh, I don't know which model mine is right off the bat. But I know I paid more than the list prices in here. Let me tell you. And I paid that many years ago. Huh. Where's the expensive one? I can't find the expensive one. Interesting. Okay. Mine's not in here. Maybe it is. Maybe it is, and I just paid more than I should have. Oh, of course, Barbie. Yeah, books are great. People love books. Oh, there we go. Okay, this is the time for my mods to shine and do what they do best. Goodness gracious. This is what happens when we don't do subscriber-only chat. So sorry, guys. So sorry. They're bots. They're just bots that go out. They find live streams that have been going for a while that have people in them. Yep. My mods got it. They got it. All taken care of. Okay, we're at $20 with Kasha going once. Going twice. I used to work for Fender. Did I ever mention that? It was great. And sold. You talk about a fun company picnic because everybody's a musician. You guys, wearing shorts on a vinyl chair was probably not the best thing to do. Everybody's a musician, so it was a big jam session. It was really nice. Really nice. Loved it. There's my sold. That is going to Kasha for $20. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Your son plays and sings with the Yamaha folk guitar your father bought you in 1971. That is awesome. Yamaha's a good brand. Aw. Yay. Jax won. All right. Well, this says Navies of World War III. Well, now isn't that interesting? I thought it said 2 when I first brought it out. Let's see, what year are you from? You are from 1984. Here is the table of contents. We've got naval power and technology, strategic weapons, underwater warfare, surface combat, air defense, anti-submarine operations, mines and minesweepers, amphibious warfare, and prospects for the future. Prospects for the future. Interesting. I always think it's fun to go read books like this and see, so what were they saying? Oh, so saying it's now generally admitted that World War III is unlikely to be started by a massive Warsaw Pact assault on NATO's central front. What is much more feasible is a confrontation at sea, brought about by the maneuvering of rival fleets during a time of tension in, say, the Middle East. Given more involvement by the superpowers, even a minor fracas like the Anglo-Argentine conflict in the Falklands could have precipitated a major clash. Very interesting. This is from 1984. This is very, very, very interesting to see what they were predicting. But we haven't had World War III yet, so I know this could get the chat going into a bad direction. So let us not talk about politics at all, guys, at all. We're at $16 with Cheryl. No, it's not a novel. I didn't give away the ending. I didn't read the whole chapter. There's lots more that they say. I just gave you so the first paragraph of a chapter is generally what did they call that in school when you're writing? It's almost it's like the precursor. It's like the trailer. It's like here's what's coming. We're going to talk more about this. That's what I gave you. Judy, I'm just downstairs in what was my eBay room down here that Carrie worked out of, which is now pretty much empty because I moved the business yesterday. I don't even know where we're at. We're at $16 with Cheryl. We are going once. We are. Preface, synopsis. Thank you. Those are good words. Going twice. I see Silly Girl at 17 as we go and call this sold. Oh, Sandra D, you came in after the sold, my friend. Might want to refresh. Everybody, make sure you're in live chat and not top chat. Live chat, not top chat. Cheryl, you are the winner at $18. You guys ready for some doll books? How about we'll start? We'll start with this one. I have lots of doll books today. Anybody into Shirley Temple dolls? Now, Patricia R. Smith is an author that wrote many, many, many doll books, and I have a lot coming up I'm putting 5 of her books together. But this is Shirley Temple Dolls and Collectibles from, and it's got a little, it's got a price guide in there. That's from 1978. The book itself is from 1977. So that price guide, they used to send the supplement price guide out every year as prices kind of changed. They could never do that nowadays because prices change so much. But all Shirley Temple all the time. And it shows the different tags that will help identify and date the Shirley stuff. Lots of Shirley Temple stuff. Ooh, you stay in there. Stay in there. So it is a hardcover with a dust jacket. Just have your normal shelfware from Age. And these have some old price tags on it from the antique store that I bought out on these. I'm not going to try to take those off of there because it could potentially rip something. So I will leave that up to you guys. All right. Oh, is Kasha at $20 on this? The app, my mailing address isn't going to change. That address stays the same. I have it's really a P.O. box that address goes to. So that address stays the same. Nothing changed. Yep. You guys know I would never give out my actual home address publicly, right? I have to be very careful of that. Zach Baggins has a couple of Shirley Temple's actual dolls in his haunted museum. Oh, I have never been there. I can't get anybody to go with me, and I won't go alone. That kind of stuff like fascinates me. It really does. It fascinates me. I want to go. Oh, Rachel would like that, Barbie. Rachel, did you see that? I bet Rachel just smiled. All right. I just want to make sure that, okay, I think that 20, Kasha, can you just confirm that you are on the Shirley Temple book before I call it? You would all be at my house for a swim. I know, right? Well, if anybody's coming out to the reseller remix, there is a possibility you could get invited to my party. I'm just saying. All right, going once. Just needed to make sure. Going twice. And sold. You got no suit? Well, suits will be required. You got it, Jen. You got it. Let's go. All right. It is yours, Kasha, for $20. Okay, are my Disney fans here? I'm just got a stack here, and I'm just pulling them, guys. I'm just pulling them. So what comes up, including the Disneyana. This is by Cecil Muncie, and it is a 1974, and this book was $20 in 1974. Yeah, that tells you. There is a lot of black and white, but there's also a lot of color photos in here. And it covers pretty much all Disneyana. The theme parks and their influence on collecting. I would say that almost all of these books also have a lot of history in them. They have a lot of information you can use in describing items that you have so that you sound really, really smart in your listings. And that would give collectors more confidence in purchasing that item at a higher price from you. So that can give you a definite advantage. Photo Chronology 7. I don't know what that's about. Some advertising, some posters, housewares cards, all kinds of Disneyana stuff in here. The insignia years, lots of history in there. Lots and lots of history in there as well. We're at $29 with Kathy. All in, all done. We're going to count her down. 32 is with Puffles. And we're going once. Hello, Ruth from Newfoundland. And we're going twice. Thank you so much. Yes, Deborah, if it's an expensive item, the more you can describe, I'll go back to that in a minute. Let me go ahead and call this sold so we don't confuse everybody. The rule of thumb is this. Take your pictures as if you have no description. Write your description as if you have no pictures. There you go. What do you do? What do you do? Pull these over here. Ow, that was my funny bone. My not so funny bone. Puffles, you got it for $34. $34 to Puffles. Right, Becky? For sure. For sure. Yeah, never know what I'm going to pull out of these boxes. Never know. We're going to do a choice. We're going to do a choice lot here. These are two very, very old collector books. They're hardcover. The way a choice works is I'm going to show you both of these items, but your offer is for one. If you win, you can take one or both. So you just have to be ready. If you're going to participate in this, be very, very ready to let me know what is your selection. So be ready, ready, ready. The first choice is Bambi. This is Bambi by Marjorie Benton Cook. Now you can see there's a little damage to the cover there. It was inscribed to someone in it says 1977, but the book, I believe, is much older than that. There is a little binding looseness. It's a 1914 book. 1914 is the date on this book. It's to Bambi. So I'm not sure this is the Bambi that you and I both know. This is about a lady named Bambi, now that I look at it. Wow, how interesting is that? So this is a book by the name of Bambi that is not about the Disney Bambi, because you know Disney did all of this stuff, but this is a book about a woman named Bambi. So there's your first choice. Second choice is The New Arabian Nights by Robert Louis Stevenson. Again, the cover does have some wear. What's in the front of this one? We've got a little newspaper clipping in here. What do we got? Red Cross column. Destitute of Belgium and northern France need more clothing. That is a really, really old newspaper clipping. Do not send garments of flimsy material or gaudy coloring, ball dresses, high-heeled slippers, etc., stiff hats, either men's or women's, straw dress or derby, anything containing rubber raincoats, rubber boots, etc. Remove rubber heels, books, toys, soap, toilet articles. Notes or communications of any sort or description must positively not be sent. That's all the things you cannot send. Donated to the Flint Ward Library by Senior Hattie Kendrick in April 1956. The book itself is 1914. I knew there was a reason I put these books as choice. So this is a 1914 edition of The New Arabian Nights. And it's I don't see that it is listed as any edition. So it's like an unstated first edition, I would say. It does have some discoloration on a couple pages. It's in pretty good condition for a 100-something-year-old book, though. 100-something-year-old book. All right, there we go. Okay. $23 for choice. Going once. Going twice. And sold. And we will see how this ends up. See the just in case is coming in. Be ready, be ready, be ready. 108. Thank you for doing the math for me, Brenda. You know me in math. All right, there's the soul, looks like. Corin's Collectibles, $31. Do you want the Bambi or the Arabian Nights or both? And then Aisha, you would be right behind her. Let's see. La, 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 la. There's really good acoustics in here if I wanted to sing. Takes the Knights. All right. The Woman Called Bambi, 1914. Asia, you were my runner-up. Would you like that one? And if Asia says no, who else was interested? Kasha was in there, I think, next. So let's see. Takes the Bambi book. I think that's actually really fascinating. That's a fascinating book. All right. Made in Japan, Ceramics, book 2. I know book 1 is around here too, somewhere. But you've got your lusterware. You've got your just little knicky-knackies. You've got some stuff that's often called Nippon, which Japan, Nippon, kind of the same thing. What do we got here? We've got little houses. We've got all kinds of ceramics. Ooh, I have these. I have these guys, the little birds. They're fun. But what's really cool is if you read these descriptions, I'll give you an example. Condiment set on round tray in blue and multicolored luster glazes, 5.5 inch wide tray, and mustard black mark number 52, pepper black mark number 1, toothpick holder and salt, no mark, set 60, but that description right there, you could literally take that description, if you got the same thing, put that in your listing. They're giving you all the right terminology. Handled candy dish or bonbon basket in majolica style purple, brown, and multicolored shiny glazes. There you go. It's all there. It's all there. All right. And we are at Kathy, I think you might be lagging. Welcome to the Niche Nation, Sharon. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Any interest in this? Starts at $1. Kathy, I don't think you're on this. I think you were on maybe that last lot. All right, if no interest, I will set it aside. Going once. Going twice. Oh, there's some interest. All right. I'm on the countdown. I'm on the countdown. I'll wait one more second before I say sold. And I know that one was a little bit confusing. There's a sold. Marcy's on top of it. Going to Barbara Phillips for $20. Barbara Phillips for $20. Just trying to keep it all flowing. Trying to keep it all flowing. Roylene, no, I don't think that's accurate. I think she was on that last lot. Stand by, hold on. I think, yeah. Hold on. I see Barbara for 20 on this lot. Asia, were you on Asia, which book were you? I think you guys were on the last lot on that one. That's what I think got confusing. And yeah, and I'm not hearing from Asia, which makes me think that she's lagging, and that's why yeah. Okay. Catch up, guys. I'm trying to tell you what's going on. No, I don't think she was at 35 on this book. I knew that. Okay, that's exactly what I thought. So it was Barbara Phillips for 20. Barbara Phillips for 20. Wait a minute. Stand by. Kathy, what was your... Because I see you at 15. I see you at 15, but Barbara's at 20. So I think we're still at 20 with Barbara. I think there'll be some, not the same one, but I'll have some other versions of that. Just making sure we're all good. We're all good. No, I think we're good. I think we're good. Because I almost didn't sell it because there was no confirmation. I saw that, but there was no confirmation. Then she came back at 15. Okay, I'm not going on until we've got this settled. Kathy was at 15. I saw 15 is what Kathy put in. Right after Barbara's 20. Oh goodness. Okay. So Kathy, you want to be at 30, 35? Goodness. This is what happens when we have lagging happen. Oh, also, I missed it. Sharon Kish, welcome to the Niche Nation. All right, we'll figure it out. Put Kathy 50 in there as the winner on that, Melissa. Yeah. We'll don't worry. We'll work it out fairly. But guys, please make sure. Please make sure. Please make sure that you refresh and are in live chat so that we're all on that same item that we're doing. Okay, let's do this book, which is The Right Stuff, a collector's guide to inkwells, fountain pens, and desk accessories. This is by Ray and Bevy. I think that said Haeger's. That's one of those names that definitely doesn't sound like how it's spelled. It is from the year 2000. The year 2000. Again, plumb full of pictures and descriptions. Oh, I saw some color. Pictures. Oh, letter openers. Look at those. Oh, party. Love me some letter openers. There's all kinds of strange things. There's even some little glass bottles. I guess those were for ink. Writing fluid. There we go. That's what those would be. There's some paperweights. There are some paperweights in this one. Oh, look how Art Deco that lady is. That is Art Deco goodness right there. Fountain pens, of course. Pen holders. There's some fun stuff in this book. Fun stuff. All right, and we are at $10. $10 with Corin's Collectibles. 15 is with Brandy. 15 is with Brandy. And we're going once. And we're going twice. And we're going to call it sold. See, what do I want to do next? All good. Trying to mix it up between that kind of books and throwing in some like nonfiction type books in here too. Because I got some cool nonfiction books. All right, I see Josh and you. at $16 as the winner on that one. Josh and you for $16. Here. All right. Are we all refreshed? Are we all good? Are we all up to date? Because, haha, here we go. I got another one. This is book 3. This is the book 3, same as the last one, which was book 2. Same kind of stuff, but it's going to be different stuff than book 2. But it's still a lot of the same kind of information there. So we've got book number 3 of the Made in Japan Ceramics is next. And I'm sorry, I should have given a little bit of gap there for my mods to like get on to the next one. So sorry about that. Barbara's at 20. 22 with Corin's Collectibles. 22. 25 with Denim Mama. You only have to put in the number. You don't have to put the .00. The year on this one is 1998, just FYI. 28 with Corin's Collectibles, and we're gonna say going once. Got a lot of books to get through, guys. A lot of books to get through. So we're going twice. And let's call it, I'm waiting just to see when Rachel gets caught up with me, because that's usually when everybody else gets caught up with me. Sold. I'm going to give it a little pause before I go to the next book this time. That was not nice to me. I got excited though because I spotted that book in the box. All right, that one's going to Puffles for $37. $37 to Puffles. Okay, this next book is a Coca-Cola. Now, there is a big old sticker on the front here that just, I'm going to do my best to peel it off without damaging the dust jacket. I think I can. Stand by. It's an unsightly sticker. I mean, it's like this big honking sticker on the front that it just, yeah. I got most of it off. All right. Coca-Cola. It's on the dust jacket. So this is a Coca-Cola museum, hold on, I can't read that. Museum and museum captain's collection. And here's what's really odd. It is not in English. I do believe that is, I don't know what that is. I'm not even going to guess what language that is. Chinese, Japanese. Featuring the collection of Yoshimi Shimoyama. Yoshimi Shimoyama, published in 2000. But it is in English, so no fear. It's the chapters, the table of contents is in English. It looks like there is a mix of English and I'm going to say Japanese. This is so weird. So it looks like a mixture of Japanese and English. And even when it's Japanese, there's little English translations in there. But the bottles, if you look at the bottles in the pictures, oops, I can't see what I'm doing here. There is, it's in English. Odd. It's an odd collectible. But it was like all in English. So, yeah, okay. Signs, posters, Coke machines. Oh my goodness. Christmas. All the Christmas stuff is in here. And it says what year they're from, like 1950s, 1980s. Pins, the Coke cans, the die cast, dolls, thermometers. There's like every Coke collectible kind of a thing you could imagine in here. Scenes from bars. Oh! Want to see a little game changer? It's signed. It is signed by him. Look at that. It was signed 2/13/01. 2/13/01. So that must be the Atsushi I don't know. I'm looking to see whose signature that would be. Interesting. That's the captain. Like, I'm trying to read some of the English, whoever the captain is, that's who signed it. That must be Yoshimi Shimoyama. That's it. Yoshimi Shimoyama. So it's signed. It is a signed book. Is there no interest in, there's only $2 of interest in this book? Wait a minute. How can that be? Or am I lagging? Rachel, did I lose you? Rachel. Okay. Sometimes she has to reboot. We got 20. We're at 21 with Barbara. I thought, how can that be? 22 with Corin's Collectibles. We're at 22 on the signed Coca-Cola book. We're at $22. I think that could be a really, really good deal. But we're going to say going once. We're going to say going twice. And we're going to call it last chance. Sold. That's a cool one. I never looked inside of there. Whoa, why is my battery on this going? I'm plugged in and the battery is dropping, and that's concerning me. It says I have 2 hours left though. So it should be okay, but I'm plugged in. Why is it not charging? Why are we not charging? Little Chromebookie. And try a different plug. Do you like that plug better? Now we're charging. We weren't charging before. Must be on a light switch. All right, Corin's Collectibles. You got the 26 in first. You are the winner of the Coca-Cola book. You are. Let's do another pile of doll books. I'm going to sell all of these doll books together. There's going to be 4 books in this lot. 4 books in this lot as follows. You're going to get the Blue Book of Dolls and Values, 2 different years. And you're going to get Delightful Dolls. And you're going to get Portrait of Dolls. So the Blue Book of Dolls, this was like the go-to book for doll collectors for many, many years. They're by Jan Folk. This one is 1989, and again, filled with pictures and information. Most of it is in black and white, some in color. This is the kind of dolls that, when I say I'm a doll snob, this is what I consider collectible dolls. Just me. That's my thing. Is the porcelain bisque dolls. Like so. Absolutely adore them. So you get that one. This one is 1975 on this one. A Sentimental Portrait of Dolls, 100 years, 1850 to 1950. This one is published in doesn't say. I hate when they don't say. There's no year. How can there be no year? But again, full pictures and info on collectible dolls of all kinds. But there's no year. Oh, wait a minute. Is that appendix? Nope. Looks like 1960s, I want to say, because there's some 1960s references in there, which would make sense that they would go up to 1950 and have it be like a 1960s book. And this one, this Delightful Dolls, Antique and Otherwise, is oh, it is signed by the author as well in 1969. Thelma Bateman signed this over to somebody. So this is a signed book. Copyright 1966. I can tell you that's a 55-year-old book. That math I can do because I know how old I am. So that's pretty cool. This one is autographed by the author, 1966, and you're getting them all. All 4 books, one money. All 4 books, one money, and we are at $25. Uh-oh, Karen Marshall, you are way, 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 way lagging. This is what happens if you come into the sale, like after I've already started. YouTube will put you at the very beginning, even though I'm live right here. I wish they wouldn't do that. So that's why sometimes we see somebody who is like, they think that they're with us. So what you have to make sure is that you've got a red live showing on your screen, on your device, or whatever, that shows that you're up where we're actually live. Otherwise, you're watching recorded information. Okay. And I love that my mods can do a little, you got to use the @ if you're going to tag somebody. If you tag somebody in the chat, use the @ symbol, and then it lights up their name. So if somebody could actually tag her so she sees you talking. All right. I see 35 is where we're at on the 4 books. Going once. Bisque is a type of porcelain. That is correct. Going twice. And we're going to call them sold. Ooh. Let me lean down right here. Stay. I'm making book stacks. Oh boy, here we go. And sold is right there, going to Asia for $36. $36. When you refresh, it does put you in top chat, so you have to put yourself back into live chat. That is correct. They do that too. They do that too. It's frustrating. Frustrating. Okay, what's this? This is the Navajo blanket. The Navajo blanket. Participating museums. It's by Mary Hunt Kahlenberg and Anthony Berlant. I'm looking for a year. 1972. 1972. So it's got lots of historical information, where they came from, different. There's lots of great terminology in here. Wedge weave, lazy lines, plain stripe, banded blanket, chief pattern blanket, serape style. Ooh, lots of descriptive words. Lots of descriptive words. And then, of course, pictures, because you want the pictures. You can find this stuff in estate sales, especially local auctions. This kind of stuff is going to show up. This high-end collectible item. I do believe a lot of these are in museums. This is cool. It tells you what kind of dyes were used. Nice. This is all about Navajo blankets. The different patterns, the dyes, the tribe members who made them. This is awesome. Horsies. All right, we are at Awesome Nightlight 6159. So glad to hear that. $12 is where we're at with Kathy. Your keyboard is failing. Oh no. Okay, we're at $12 going once. I see 13 came in. We're going twice. Waiting for Rachel to catch up. Do it for you. And sold. No, that is not why Whatnot doesn't have lag. Nuh-uh. It doesn't work that way. Trust me, they have plenty of traffic that if they had lag, they'd have lag. It has to do with how they're streaming, how they're, and I don't know because I don't know their programmers. There are ways that YouTubers like me could stream with no lag, but you have to be very high tech and know how to do that. I don't. My director at the Vegas Video Network tried to explain it to me once because we were going to do something through the studio that was like really fancy with a timer in the corner and all of that, and it would have virtually no lag. But I don't understand all the technical issues behind it. But I know that however Whatnot's doing it, they're doing that. They're tapped into that. So I don't foresee any lag coming with Whatnot. It's only going to get better. It's only going to get better over there. All right, sold to Kathy for $14. $14. All right, we got another military-related book. Let's see, this has some writing on the front. It's called Diamond in the Sky, A Pictorial History of the United States Air Force Thunderbirds. So Diamond in the Sky, but it says, this is written on her, Robert K. Elke photo, 1963, 1966. So whoever had this, someone they knew. Oh, okay, I'm confused. I don't know if this is, I'm confused. Okay, so he's the photographer of some of these photos, apparently. I don't think that's his signature. I think that's somebody writing, but look at his business card. It's taped into the front here. So I don't know. I don't know what that all means. Oh, and then somebody put which photographs were his. So apparently Robert Elke was like a relation or somebody that they took interest in, and his pictures ended up in this book, so they marked them as such. So that's kind of interesting. You think you can buy no lag from eBay? I don't think so. I don't think so. So lots of photographic history. I mean, it's all photographs with just little telling you what the photograph is about, and then it's got all the pilots in there. I don't know. Is there anybody famous in here? Is there any like notable Thunderbird pilots that would like, be of note? Like you just know who they are? They're pretty much all like listed here. All listed here. Very interesting. Hold on, am I frozen? Am I frozen? Mm-hmm. I don't know I try to keep up with the conversations over here, and then especially right now. Oh gosh darn it. I am so mad that I didn't do this as subscriber only. I gotta tell you, I can't wait to get back to like all normal stuff so that we can prevent this stuff. I have not checked on my little torties for a while. Let me pull up and make sure Priscilla's, all 4 feet on the ground. It's always important. If anybody's out, I'll show you. I don't see anybody though. I think everybody's hiding right now because it's hot. Hot and muggy today. All right. Oh, you guys are talking about whatnot. Okay. Rachel and you have it covered. That's amazing. Thank you. Thank you. We're at $15. $15 going once. Going twice. And sold. I should not distract myself. I don't even know how many we've done. How many lots have we done? Oh, we're on lot 23. Okay, all good. All good, all good, all good. Going to Sandra D for $17, I think. $17 is the amount. Yep. Okay. Yeah, you guys are still talking about whatnot. There are glitches when Post Malone is on whatnot. Yeah, that's because he's bringing over like tens of thousands of people like all at once, and it kind of overloads the system. But you know what? It's good. They're going to work it out. Whatnot is going to work it out. They're going to figure it all out. It's all good. No, Sherry F, if you refresh, you will see that she was before the soul. Is it flea market day? No. We're going tomorrow morning. We're going to a new one tomorrow morning. Okay, we have next the films of the 40s. The films of the 40s. This is the most treasured films of one of the great decades in motion picture history, 1940 to 1950. And this was published in 1977. Okay, somebody name a film from the 40s. We'll do a little trivia because I have a table of contents here. Somebody name a film from the 1940s. And as soon as you do, then I can show you how the book is laid out. You got your barter gas. I'm not sure what you mean, Kasha. Casablanca. Is Casablanca in here? Oh, they're not in alphabetical order. I thought they would just be in alphabetical. You know, Casablanca's not in here. Are you sure that's from the 40s? I don't know. Godzilla. Let's see. Ben-Hur, Godzilla, It's a Wonderful Life. Let me see if any of those. I thought this would be. I thought I should have looked first. I thought it was alphabetical order. Let's see. I don't see any of those. Ooh, I know one that I really, really like though. National Velvet. National Velvet was 1940s. Miracle on 34th Street is 1940s. The Great Gatsby. Some of those are not in here, you guys. Some of those are not in here. Doesn't mean they weren't in the 40s, just they're not in this book. So National Velvet. So I'll show you how each one of these is laid out. Each movie has its own chapter with pictures. It talks about the film. It's like a whole chapter. That was, I forgot Elizabeth Taylor was National Velvet. How could I forget that? How about The Suspect? A Song to Remember. Mildred Pierce. The Postman Always Rings Twice. So in each one has its own chapter, pictures, and a bio of the movie. Gone with the Wind was 1939. There you go. There you go. Last bid was $9. We still got it on the screen. Thank goodness for Rachel. We are going once. We are going twice. You caught up, Rachel? I see June at 13. There we go. And we are calling it sold. Oh. I don't lean over like I used to. Going to Josh and you for $20. Thank you for posting that, Christy. If anybody has not already signed up for Whatnot, use that link right there. It will give you $10 cash money to go buy something. Not just for me, anywhere on Whatnot, because that's what they do. They give you $10 to get signed up and go check it out. If anybody would like to become a seller on Whatnot, it's a different thing, but I can tell you, contact me, write to me, email me, and I will give you a link that's going to give you a little bit of an extra edge in getting in on the process. So I can give you a referral, like I referred you to Whatnot, gives you a little bit more clout to get in as a seller. None of us do? What do you mean? What do you mean, Darlene? What do you mean? The ground gets further away as you age. Isn't that the truth? You can't redeem it. Why not, Peachy Me? No, you guys, if you use that link to sign up, then you should get your $10. So they do have a support email. They're very, very good with their support. So I would contact them and let them know. Yeah, they're an up and coming company. They'll get it, but they'll make it right. They'll make it right. It makes you sign up and then my info goes away. I don't know. I don't know what to say. That's so weird. Okay. The Guide to Purchase and DIY Restoration, Morris Minor and 1000. I have no idea what that means, but it's a car. It's a car book by Lindsay Porter. What is a Morris Minor? I have no idea what a Morris Minor is. This is a 1991 reprint of a 1985 book. Let's see. Somewhere in here, are you going to tell me what a Morris Minor is? Anybody know what a Morris Minor is? I guess it's this car. I guess it's how to restore that car. The bodywork, it's got the whole shebang. The whole shebang-a-bang! I never heard of it either. Today is $60. It's my normal sale. You spend $60, you're going to get the $15 shipping credit. Basically free shipping. But we'll see how that works. With media mail, we should still be okay, yeah. They want, probably because you're in Canada. Oh, yeah. You do have to give them some information. You absolutely have to give them some Whatnot we're talking about. Which is absolutely fantastic for sellers. It's not like eBay where you can get anybody can sign up and then start, being a problem. They're making sure everybody that is registered and able to participate on the site is a legit person. So, yep, I had to scan my driver's license in for them. It's not a problem, guys. It's not a problem. Not a problem. Sunny! All right. Any interest in this book? Otherwise, I'm going to put it aside. Going once. Going twice. Somebody could snag it for $1 if you put it in now. I'm going to call it sold. I'll put that one aside unless I see something happen in the lag time and somebody grabs it for $1. Oh, look, somebody's going to grab it for $1. Looks like I see Josh and you got in there at $10. I hope it's worth more than that. Oh, Tiger came back at 11 and snagged it. Tiger snagged it from ya. All right. Well, sometimes that's just how it works. Just how it works. Rachel. There you go. Wait for Rachel to take that off the screen. All right, how about butter prints and molds? Well, there's a niche. Anybody into butter prints and molds? This is by Paul E. Kindig. This is a 1986 book. Again, it's got the history. It's got what they are, how they came about, memories of the old home dairy, with lots and lots of pictures, both black and white and color, of the butter molds. Who knew there was a whole niche of butter molds? Who knew? I am not in the new place. This is my old downstairs office that just happens to be where all of these books were, and I was not going to haul them upstairs. So that's why we're doing this downstairs. I did not want to haul the boxes of books upstairs. Exactly, Nightlight 6159. That's why email me. I will give you that link. Just email me. I see we are at $5. Rachel, are you playing with birds right now? Are you playing with birds? Gina's at $6. Kathy's at $7. Missed the book. You want me to show the whole thing again? You gotta watch. You gotta stay with me. All right, we're at $10. Going once. Going twice. And sold. Exactly, Deborah. I want to sell them so I don't have to move them. Although the funny thing is, I still have to move them to ship them. I don't know, we might bring the boxes back here and just ship them up over here. It might be easier to bring the boxes and envelopes over here than to drag all the books over there. Now that I think about it, it's all good though. All right, sold for, that went for 15. Rachel, is your computer giving you problems? Let me know, because we gotta stay on top of those. Anybody like steins? Anybody collect steins? We have a Stein book. It is the Stein book. Illustrated catalog, current prices as of when this was actually published, which is 19... It's Roman numerals. Give me a moment. 1984. I got it. I'm getting better. And it is plumb full of stein information. Every kind of stein you could imagine. Talks about the different techniques. Ooh, look at this. It's got all the marks in here also. Whoop, whoop. Chat keeps freezing. Uh-oh. Yeah, Roman numerals are the bane of my existence sometimes, but I'm getting better. All right, we've got $8 with Big Mac Vintage. What are you going to wear? Wait a minute, that jumped. Hold on, stand by. What are you going to wear to the flea market tomorrow? Oh, what hat? Are you talking to me or Sunny? $12 is with Big Mac Vintage. 15's with Vicky. All right, let's count it down. Going once. Going twice. And sold. Do we have some confusion going on? I'm gonna have to make some niche lady hats, you know, so Sunny can wear a niche lady hat one of these times. Just saying. Ah, yes, you must be in live chat, my friend. All right, sold to Barbara Phillips for $20. $20. Okay, thank you for that 10-4, my friend. Well, let's do some more doll books. They're behind the computer, though. Pardon my reach. Okay, this is going to be choice. No, it's not. No, it's not. How am I going to do this? Yes, it's kind of choice. It's choice. Okay, I know, this is totally confusing. It's the same book. So there are going to be 2 winners of this book. So it is choice as far as the spreadsheet's concerned, and it's like, so just note that there will be 2 winners of this book because it is the same book. I have 2 copies of the ABCs of doll collecting. This is from 1981, paperback, not a bad ship. Here we go. That's what it looks like. Little color, little black and white, lots of information. Boom, diddy, boom. And I have 2 copies. So we're going to run it like a choice. So the winner, of course, is going to get one. And I mean, they can have them both if they want. If you're the winner and you want them both, you can have them both. But I'm guessing you're only going to want one. And then the backup offer will get the other one. All right, we're at $5 with Debbie. $5 is with Debbie. $8 with Kasha. Got $8. All in, all done. We're going to count it down, going once. Going twice. And let's call it. Waiting for Rachel to catch up. Sold. I always want to make sure when I say that, like we're like up to date with what's shown on the screen and all of that. All right, and be ready. You are one of the winners. First, if you're the winner, just confirm that you only want one. And they call it puppy love. Who sang that? Who sang Puppy Love? Trivia of the day. All right, Debbie, do you? No, wait, whoa. Yep, Debbie had the first 12. Okay. Debbie, just one? Confirm that you just want one? Okay. And then, oh gosh, this thing is doing some crazy stuff on me. And then Corin's Collectibles, you can have the other one. That worked really good. That's who I remember singing it, Darlene. That's who I remember singing it. I used to watch their show. Donnie Osmond. But it probably wasn't him originally. I don't know. You guys can go Google it now. Who is the original singer of Puppy Love? Okay, we have collectible cups and saucers. Collectible cups and saucers. This dates to 1997. 1997. Lots of color pictures in here of these. And again, these are really great because you can go in here and go, okay, like here's Lenox. Did you know Ceramic Art Company was Lenox from 1896 to 1904? American Belique Cup and Saucer in Tridacna body shape, luster interior. That is some fantastic information right there. Demitas Cup and Saucer, Lenox, Inc., 1906 to 1924, American Belique Cup. See, I didn't know Lenox and American Belique were related. I just learned something. That is pretty interesting right there. Ainsley, circa 1950, swirl fluted and footed cup having loop handle with flat thumb rest, gilt floral band, colorful flowers in bottom of cup. That is a fantastic description. Look at those words. Yeehaw. Kathy is at 21. Kelly is at 25. I got Kelly at 25. Is your computer being... There we go. We're going once. I still have to get Rachel a new computer. It's happening. It's all happening. Going twice. And sold. Da, da, da. Kathy 50. Gonna get it for $29. Oh, you guys are gonna battle over this next one. I think you are. Now I'm selling this one because this is a duplicate. I have my own copy of this that I will be keeping. This is the Collector's Encyclopedia of Heisey glass from 1925 to 1938. Heisey is one of those glass companies that doesn't get a lot of talking about, but is a really, really good bolo to be on the lookout. 1986 is when this was done. Table of contents, color trends of the 20s and 30s, prohibition and changing glassware styles, sandwich-inspired patterns, optics, the unknowns, Heisey personalities, and so on, and so on, and so on. So you've got a lot of information about the colors, as well as then going into like catalog pictures of the patterns. So this is an absolutely fantastic read. You know, you want a little light reading to up your reselling game in the glass department. This is a book for you. Tis a book for you. So this is a company I used to buy a lot of books from that is now out of business as far as I know. But I spent a lot of money with this company, let me tell you. Teresa ain't messing around. She says $50. Can you count that down, please? Going once. Oh, sorry, Melissa. I should peek over and make sure you're caught up on the spreadsheet, huh? You're good. I see you're good. You're good over there. You got it, girl. Going twice. And we're going to call it sold. And that one also, just FYI, gets the $15 shipping credit automatically. Just saying. Just saying. This is why I said today, Oh, we can fix misspelling. Melissa, don't worry about a misspelling. We can fix that later. As long as we know which book it is, we're all good. Sold to Teresa for $60. Thank you, Teresa. You will love that book. Like, honestly, it's a great book. Give you an edge, because not a lot of people know how to spot Heisey. It's okay to misspell. It's okay to misspell. There's no 30 lashes. This is why I told Melissa today, don't worry about answering questions in the chat. Don't worry about putting announcements in the chat. Just like, I need you on the spreadsheet today, because we're making it up as we go. And she's doing a fabulous job. So everybody, shout out Melissa. All right, how about some animal figures by Mike Schneider? Animal figures, because who doesn't love animal figures? I know we do. You know, I always pick them up. I get so many comments going, why do you mess with that crappy little animal stuff? Animal Cell. This is a 1990 edition. People love animals. Animals are always going to be something that people will collect. They just will. Oh, I see Royal Copley. So you've got some maker's marks in this book as well. Pretty pictures. Pretty pictures. Love things with maker's marks and that show the bottoms of things so that you can spot them. Yes, thank you guys for acknowledging Melissa. She works so hard with that spreadsheet. And all my other mods as well, you guys. They all work. Just today is a very trying day for the spreadsheet. Very trying day. I couldn't do this without moderators. Gail, there's no way I would even attempt this without my amazing moderators. I love them, every single one of them, so dearly. I see Perry Hughes at 20. Kathy's back. Oh, see La France at 24. Gina's at 25. All right, guys. It's still got the little registration card inside it as well. I will keep that with it. All right. The only spread you can work on goes with crackers. Oh, hush, Sunny. I'm sure you know your way around a spreadsheet. I am quite positive you do. Let me give Rachel a chance to catch up. There we go. We got Barbara at 30. We're going once. We're going twice. Probably, Cheryl. There's a book for everything. And sold. What do I want to do next? Oh, let's do these. Let's see. I got to do some groupings or I'm never going to get all these sold. Let's see. Stand by. Well, that one's finishing up. All right, I am going to do all of these kids' books together. All of these kids' books are going to, yeah, but Josh and you, how did you know that's what I was pulling up? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There are 13 of these kids' books right here. I will go through and tell you what they all are. I don't know if any of these are like the Forbidden Dr. Seuss. I don't remember which ones are the Forbidden Dr. Seuss. I don't know. But we've got the Berenstein's Bee Book. Berenstein's Bee Book. And then we've got In a People House. Is this one? That's not one, is it? You can kind of tell when you go through. I don't think so. I don't think this is one. So funny. In a People House. We've got, there's a Wocket in my pocket. Why is there a Wocket in my pocket? And a Nook Gase in my bookcase. Ooh, a Nook Gase. Ooh, I'm going to use that reference now. I'm going to go find me a Nook Gase. Is there, did you ever have the feeling there's a wasket in your basket? Or a neuro in your bureau? or a wasset in your closet? Sometimes I feel quite certain there's a jerkin in the curtain. Sometimes I have the feeling there's a zlock behind the clock. And that zelf up on that shelf, I have talked to him myself. That's the kind of house I live in. There's a nink in the sink. Okay, I'll let you read the rest. Mr. Brown can moo, can you? Mr. Brown can moo. Oh my gosh. Oh, the wonderful things Mr. Brown can do. Moo, moo, buzz, buzz, pop, pop, pop. Eek, eek, hoo, hoo, clop, clop, clop. Dibble, dibble, dop, dop, cock-a-doodle-doo. Grum, 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 choo, choo, choo. Boom, boom, splat, splat, tick, tick, tock. Sizzle, sizzle, blurp, blurp, knock, knock, knock. A slurp and a whisper and a fish kiss too? Mr. Brown can do it. How about you? Hop on Pop. One of my faves. One of my faves. We're at $30 with Tracy TNT, guys. Oh my gosh, I love these books. I can read with my eyes shut. Dr. Seuss's ABC. Oh wait, let's do this one first. The classic, The Cat in the Hat. What year is this one? Cat in the Hat from 1985. It's a 1985 edition. And then we got The Cat in the Hat Comes Back. Oh, The Thinks You Can Think. Oh boy. Hit 'em, mods, hit 'em. Becky, you got your mod hook. Mod hook it. Oh, the things you can think up if only you try. If you try, you can think up a guff going by. There you go. I still see it. Did the mods get that one? Just making sure. 10 apples up on top. That was one of my favorites. Oh, I say this many, many times when I am out doing my thrifting videos. I'm always referencing the green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam I am. Then we have one more Berenstein's. This is the Bear's Vacation. This looks like an old one. This one is 1968. 1968 Berenstein Bears. You're getting them all. We're at 65. That means you got that $15 shipping credit on here. Sonny, I need to make you a mod. I need to make you a mod, my friend. We'll do that next time. All right. We're ready to count them down. Going once. Going twice. And we're going to call them sold. Sold they are. Let's see, what else do I have over here? You guys want some more kids' books? I see. Let's see. Something else you guys might like. All right. We got some just in case action happening. Oh, Tracy, we can't do a 76. We got to go with Sandra's 75. So yours would be counted as 75, which means we had two 75s. Sandra's was first. She's the winner, chicken dinner. You memorized green eggs and ham. How fantastic is that? If ever there was something to memorize, it would be green eggs and ham. All right, I have two of what was probably a set of many, many more than this. Charlie Brown's Cyclopedia. So you're going to get volume 1 and volume 3. That's all I got. That's all I got. These are from 1990. These are 1990 versions. They really are like in little they've got encyclopedia stuff. So this one says from your nose to your toes. And this one says astronauts, rockets, and moonwalks with a little smudge there on the cover. A little smudge. Boy, we're selling them together. You were a Sneetches girl. I love it. So this one's all like space related, and this one's all like body parts. Gotta get them both. Putting them together. Starting them at $1. They're not very heavy either. They're kind of lightweight for books. Mary's at 5. One Fish, Two Fish is another favorite of mine. Yes, 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 it was. We are at 10 with Debbie. 10 is with Debbie. I think I lost Rachel again. Oh my goodness, it's all, I can't even believe how the time flies while we're doing this. 11 with Kasha. Don't forget, I will be doing more books on my Monday Whatnot sale. Books again on Monday Whatnot sale. I've saved all the smaller books for the Whatnot sale because of the shipping. Can't do media mail over there, so I had to save all the little books for over there. All right, we're at $12 with Debbie, going once. Going twice. And we will call them sold. Let's see. Let me pull something else. Oh, you guys are going to like this one too. You're going to like this one too. I know you will. Okay, I'm waiting for this lag. It's a thing. There we go. There's our sold. Going to Kelly Burrow for $15. Kelly for $15. Okay. Let me just give a little quick checkup on Melissa. Are we caught up? We good? Am I ready to keep going? I think we are. I think we're good. Yeah? Okay. All right. All right. Royal Haeger. We're going to do a Royal Haeger book here, folks. Again, a duplicate. This is from the Collector's Book Company. This is 1989. 1989, and of course it is Royal Haeger goodness. Oh my. There we go. Everything you could ever want to know about the Royal Haeger. I love when they have catalog pages in here too. There's stuff in here you probably didn't even know that Royal Haeger did. Interesting. Ooh. Want to see what I'm seeing? Teasing you guys. I'm teasing you. Yeah, Royal Haeger has become hot. I think really we can thank Crazy Lamp Lady for bringing such popularity back to Royal Haeger. I think she did such a fantastic job of just sharing her own passion for it, that people started becoming more aware of what it was and how cool it is, and there you go. And that's how a trend gets started. Whatnot will be on Monday. Mondays at 3 p.m. Mondays at 3 p.m. is my Whatnot time. I may throw extras in, but that's my regular, for sure you can count on. Every week I will be Mondays at 3 p.m. on Whatnot. But I may do more over there, so make sure you're following me over there. Oh yeah, please okay, yeah. All right. Well, you know what? Power offer. Oop, I think I lost Rachel again. I think I lost her again. All right, power offer. We're going once. We're going twice. Oh, that's okay. No, she confirmed it's from this one. She really, really wants this book. And we're gonna call it sold. I hope that I can bring back some excitement for EAPG. That's what I'm hoping to do. I do not know that song, Brenda. I do not. Don't know that song. All right, Denim Mama is the winner for $40. $40, Denim Mama. All right, trying to help you out. Get caught back up there. Is it a Dr. Seuss? Okay. Okay, I have one more of these. I have one more of these. I didn't even realize I had one more of these. The Made in Japan. So here's the original. This is the first edition. It is from 1994. It is the Made in Japan ceramics with lots and lots of pictures and descriptive terms, identification kind of stuff. I don't know if I am reading. Well, what do you want me to read in Jen? What do you want me to read in the chat? I try to read the chat. You gotta, sometimes if I miss it, you just have to say it again because I can't really scroll back and chat. If I miss something, say it to me again. There are marks in this. That's what I was looking for. There are marks and history behind marks. Ooh, lots of marks. Look at all of those marks. But sometimes the Made in Japan marks. Oh, you can't say never mind. You can't do that. Now you're going to make me scroll back. Okay, it's okay because they're working on something. Let me go see if I can find what you wrote. Is it something you said or something somebody else said? Because I'm not sure. Okay. Doesn't show on whatnot. I know I haven't created it yet. It only shows after I create it, but you can go, I think you can go bookmark me. You can favorite me as a seller, and then it'll show up once I create the whatnot show. It'll show up in when you sign on. It'll be in a row of like sellers you follow, or your favorite sellers, or whatever the language is. It'll show up there so that when I create one, it'll be there. Oh, it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, I have to do it over the weekend, in my free time. What's that? I can't wait to get moved so I can actually have some of that again. Oh, yeah, I'll schedule it tomorrow. I will schedule it tomorrow. All right, where are we at? We're at $30 with the Denim Mama. Sorry, I keep forgetting to check and see if anybody's saying anything to me. All right, we all good. Yeah, not lately, Susan, not lately. All right, we've been at this 30 for a while, so we're going once. We're going twice. And sold. Next week is going to be crazy. Next week is that's like moving week. That's when all the animals move. That's when my anxiety gets really, really high. I don't think he announced it yet, Susan. They made a boatload, though. They made a boatload. Oh, looks like Barbara snuck in there at 32. Barbara snuck in there at 32 and got that one. Woot, woot, woot. Okay. Now I'm digging in my little box down here. How about the Antiques Roadshow Primer? This has a little bit of everything in it. So this is like an overall kind of guide to antiques, collectibles, all based on things that have come through. Ooh, you can't see that. There's a glare. Through like the Antiques Roadshow. Not like through the Antiques Roadshow. And the story behind all the things that have come through the Antique Roadshow. Ooh, what's that one? That says porcelain, pottery, and glass. What does this say? This is interesting. The most devastating development in the history of ceramics and glass was the discovery of electricity and the use of electric lighting in the home. It led, unfortunately, to a new type of furnishing, the table lamp, that highly wired despoiler of Ming vases, dainty Meeson milkmaids, Staffordshire dogs, and glittering Waterford urns. And it goes on and on and on to talk about, a little bit of the history of how trends have come and gone. This book was published in, it's a first printing, December 1999. First printing, first edition, 1999. We're at $15 with Dawn. 15 is with Dawn. And we're going once. You're going to see 16 with Heidi. We're going twice. And let's call it sold. Stand by 1 second, guys. I need to do a little multitasking kind of thing. You can see me, but I can't see you because I don't have multi-monitors here, but stand by. Oh, and this thing is like really slow. Like I'm just on Wi-Fi. I'm not wired in like I am on my other computer. So this is weird. I'm trying to handle something over here on the other side and it's not loading. Huh? Come on. What are you doing? What are you doing to me, Google? Wow. It's really weird because when I go to the spreadsheet to pull it up, there's like this big honking delay. And I'm like, wait, it looks like she's way back on lot number 28. No. It just didn't load. This is the weirdest thing. Oh, okay. I know you guys don't understand what I'm doing here, but technology it's not my friend. It's not my friend. Stand by, guys. Stand by. I'll get started on the next thing while that's working. The rain is coming over from the east side up to our area. Weather could be part of the signal. Ooh, it's only a little overcast right now. Why do I see an offer coming in? Because I am not selling anything right now. Okay, I'm gonna get everybody refresh. Woo! Everybody refresh. What is going on? What's been going on? What's been going on? Okay, we're all good. I did what I needed to do. Yeah, we had a great storm last night, and it's really funny because the tortoises all come out. They all come out to go like, hey, what's happening? It's instinct to come out of their burrows so that they don't get flooded. They don't die in their burrows. So they were all out hanging out. I don't know. Anybody interested in this? This is a decorative painter's pattern book. How about that for something a little bit different? Decorative painter's pattern book. This is from over 500 designs. 2003. So it's got painting, decoupage, ink and wash, faux glass stain, paper crafting, wood burning, needlework. There's animal patterns, birds, flowers, fruits. Oh, let me just show you some. So it talks about how to do it. And then it's got the patterns in here. Like literally. It's got all of these amazing patterns in the book. How fun is that? How cool is that? I should have probably asked Rachel if this is something that she could use. But I did not. Look at borders. And then we got hearts. It's all divided by, genre of stuff. So you got little angels. Gina's at 5. Over 500 designs in this book. Over 500. For all sorts of things. $6 is with Kathy. I don't know. She's in the chat. She could speak up. She could bid if she wanted to. You know that, right, Rachel? If I ever like have something here and you're like, Mom, just bid. I'll take it out of your allowance. No, I won't do that. All right, we're at $15 with Jen. 16 is with Tracy. And we are going once. We are going twice. And we are going to call it sold. Keeping an eye on the time too. Boy, ooh, I think you're gonna like this one too. I'm trying to look at it like if there's anything I could like put together, make little lots of stuff. I might do another pop-up book sale sometime next week. I'm just saying. Be on standby for that. Sandra D got it for 25. Sandra D for 25. I may have to do that. I just might. Okay, as long as I have internet here, I can do it. Once the internet moves, then I got to do everything over there. All right, next we have 50 years of collectible fashion jewelry from 1925 to 1975. Ooh, jewelry. This was published in 1986. Oh, Paducah, Kentucky. It was published out of Paducah, Kentucky. Isn't that where Fatbird Finds is? In Paducah or around Paducah? Yeah. Let's see. We've got lots of pretty pictures. This is cool because I've bought some stuff like this and I'm sure I don't call it the right thing. This gives you all the right terminology. It shows you some pretty fantastic jewelry. Oh, those are hat ornaments. Cool. So there's some black and whites as well as color pictures in here. Look at these ladies. Look at them. They are so vintage. They're so vintage. Oh, I just saw something in the back. There is a whole glossary in the back. Oh, wow. Wow. Like a huge glossary of terminology in the back for jewelry. Wow, that's very cool. All right, we're at $31 with Heidi. Oh no, Melissa, you're doing it all now. Oh no. Tracy can help with that. Tracy, are you still able to help Melissa with, because Christy lost her internet connection. So if Tracy could take over announcing the lot so that Melissa can be typing it over there onto the spreadsheet for me. You have a non-book question. What microphone do you use while outsourcing? The one that keeps out most of the background noise out. So I have a Samsung. What is my phone? It's a Samsung S20e, and there's a mode called Pro Video. And when you turn it on to Pro Video, it only has the front microphone, which hopefully is just picking up on you versus having both microphones when you're in regular video mode that picks up all the noise in front of you. All right, we are at $35 with Denim Mama. We're going once. 36 is with C. La France. Going twice. And we're going to call it sold. Hello, Mr. Vintage and Vino. We got Sila France with a $45 just in case. Makes them the winner at $42. $42. Okay, I'm going to do these other lots of these old books. Ooh, I'm going to put these 4 together. I'm going to do it. I'm just going to do it, guys. These are 4 very old books. I'm going to go through them one by one, but you're going to get all 4 of these together. The first one is the leading facts of American history. Ooh, these are always fascinating books, guys. This is, I almost want to read this book, but I know I never will. But reading these old history books from the perspective of those who lived back 100 years ago, this book is 1899. 1899. This is fantastic. I probably should have put this one by itself. Should I put this one by itself, guys? All right, no, Melissa's already done it. She's already done it. I'm just going to include it. All right, this is a fascinating history book right here, written in 1899, talking about American history. Yeehaw! That is awesome. This is Men of Might. Men of Might by Evans. Bible pictures and stories from Moses to Samuel, with some fantastic picture plates in here. 1911, 1929. 1929 is the date on this one. Lots of illustrations in there. This is the history of the Quaker Oats Company. Quaker Oats Company, this does have an inscription in the front. I don't know whose inscription that is. This is 1933. 1933 is this one. There's no pretty pictures in this one. This is just written stuff. And then this is the Mirrors of Washington. The Mirrors of Washington, 1921. And this is, what is it about? Anonymous. With 14 cartoons by Cesar and 14 portraits. Why would it be written by Anonymous? That's interesting. I guess it's some president stuff. So the contents are Warren G. Harding, Woodrow Wilson, George Harvey, Charles Evan Hughes, Edward Mandell House, Herbert Clark Hoover. So it's senators and presidents. This is very interesting. It's a very interesting book. All 4 together. We're at $60. All 4 together. Remember, now at $60, if you haven't bought anything, you're getting $15 of shipping credit. Did you guys see that? Woo! There's a little dusty on these books. All right, we're at $60. Going once. Going twice. And Becky, sold. That's hilarious. And sadly true. That is funny. The author didn't want the men in black suits coming to get them, right? The dust is a bonus. Dust is a bonus. I don't even know where we ended up. Did Asia get those? I think so. Okay. All right. I want to get these. Oh, gosh. That went right up my nose, you guys. I want to get these doll books sold, too. Oh. Okay, this is definitely going medium mail because these suckers are heavy, but they are all the same. They're all the same book, different updates. So I just wanted to keep them together. These are, you're going to get, there's five of the modern collectible, and no, I lied. That's not the same. 4 of the modern collector's dolls, but then there's another book by the same author. That's what it is. Modern collector dolls. And these are different versions, so they're going to have different updates, different dolls. So you're getting I'm looking. I wonder if this is the original one because it doesn't say a version on it. This is from, stand by, 1973. So 1973. And then this is the second series. And this one is 1975. So it looks like every few years there was an updated version. Here's the third series. So this one is 19. You'd think they'd make it easy to find this. 1976, so that blew that theory. And then the fourth series. Wow. Where did you hide it, guys? Where did you hide it? 1979. So you're going to get those four, and then you're going to get antique collector's dolls. This is by the same author. Same author. This one is 1976. And let me just kind of show you how it's laid out. You got all your doll pictures and IDs there. And then I'm throwing in the modern collector's dolls, the price update, which is pretty much worthless, but it came with it. So you're going to get them all. Gonna get them all. We're at $16. $16. Going once. Peanut is barking. Going twice. Okay, Denim Mama, you have to actually put in, I don't see, did you put in an actual offer before we got to the countdown? Because can't do just in case unless you've been participating. I'm not sure you were here in the beginning when I announced that, but I'm giving you time to put in an actual offer to be participating. Otherwise, I take that as full price. And I already said going twice. So we're going to call it sold. All right. Da-da-dee, la-da-dum, la-da-dum, da-da-dum, da-da-dum, da-da-dum. I see you said, okay. Thank you, thank you. I should show Peanut on camera. I could do that. I could let Peanut in here. So Denim Mama, I think 25 wins it for you. 25 wins it for you. You guys want me to let Peanut in here? I can do that. Let me start the next lot, and then I'll let Peanut in because I need to show you. It's another doll lot. This is another lot. You're going to get 1, 2, 3. There's six books in this lot. I'm sorry, Melissa. You're going to hate me. You can just put 6 doll making books. That can be what this lot is. So these are all about doll making as follows. So let me show you an overview of the 6 books that you will get. We've got doll making and collecting. This one is 1971. We've got easy to make dolls with 19th century costumes. It's got the patterns in there. We've got, ooh, stand by. I've got 2 of those. Stand by. I don't want to put a duplicate in there. So there's one less book than I said. 1, 2, 3. There's going to be 5. There's going to be 5 because that's a duplicate. We've got Better Homes and Garden country dolls. Country dolls. I still see Melissa having to call those lots. Dolls Clothes pattern book. All patterns in there for the doll's clothes. And the perfect book of doll clothes. So these are doll clothes and doll making books. And if you wanted to know the dates on any of those, just holler at me. This one is 1991. I'm going to let Peanut in here so she stops barking. Because I can do that. Peanut! What you doing? Peanut! Come here, little ones. Whoa, come on in. Come on in and say hi to everybody. Let's go over here. Don't trip on the wires. Don't pull things over. Don't be silly. Come on. Come on. Oh, come here, little mama. Say hi to everybody. I know you never get to come in because the bird's usually out. Okay, all right. Get your Peanut. So we got Mallory at 10. Star at 14. She's such a good girl. She's our good little old lady, but she is a barker. That is her bad fault in life, is she is a barker. All right, I've got 15 with Kasha. We are gonna say going once. Mallory's at 20. Going twice. And sold. Sold. Wait, where do you went? Where do you went? It's going to be hard to hold you and do what I got to do, mamas. I got to put you down, okay? But you can stay in here with me. Well, you have to because the door is closed. Ah, yes, the Chihuahua bark. Yes. It is a thing. They can't help it. They just... dog hair in my mouth. They can't help it. All right. Star came in with a just in case. Winner, winner, chicken dinner for $29. Star is the winner. Oh my goodness, I just looked at the time, you guys. I could just keep going on and on and on because I have like books for days. But I think we are probably going to end it right here. Do you guys want me to pop in with another continuation of the sale? Possibly on... I'm trying to think what I could commit to it. Possibly tomorrow afternoon. I might be able to do this. What do you guys think? Let me know if you want me to continue this book sale over the weekend. Yes, yes, yes. Keep going, keep going. Because if I do it over the next, if I keep it with the next couple of days, then we can combine shipping between the sales, which would be better for you guys. Because I would, and of course I have to ask my moderators. I really have to ask my moderators before I commit to it. But Melissa's saying, yup. So, okay. I can't keep it going today because I actually have to get a video edited. I have to go do some filming. I have to take a load over to the house. So, I definitely need to wrap it up for today. But there's going to be a continuation of this over the weekend because I still have lots of books, and I'm going to try to do a little sorting and make some like-titled lots so that I can sell more of them together. I'm going to figure out what's going to be on the Whatnot sale on Monday. All right, guys. All right. I'm game. Uh-oh. My moderators all going, Danny, are you out of your mind? No. They don't do that. They never do that. It's all good. We have an awesome crew. If anybody ever wants to be added to the moderator crew, just send me an email. Let me know. There's plenty to do for all, and we'd love to have backups to backups to backups too, because we know some people have stuff come up and aren't available. So always appreciate anybody who wants to help out in the moderator status. Yeah. So as far as giveaways, I have to figure out how I'm going to do that. Like, I want to throw in a little something. So here's what I'm going to do. I have some amazing National Geographic magazines. I mean, like oldies, like 19. I'm looking at some that I used a stack like this to put my little computer on. And right in front of me, I have 1931, 1958, 1952. I have some really, really old National Geographics. So if you purchase something from me today and you have a particular month and year you would prefer, send me an email. I know, oh my gosh, I know I'm making myself a lot of work with that, but send me an email because that's what I want to do. I want to find, you know, like a month and year that you would be interested in, or give me an era, 1930s, 1950s, 1980s, whatever it is, give me an era, because literally that stack right over there is all National Geographics that I was not going to sell in this format. So I probably have the year you're looking for. And that will be my giveaway for everybody who participated today. You guys got to email it to me though, because once this chat is done, like it's too hard for me to go back in and find it in this chat. Email me, email me, email me, email me. Hopefully do that like right when we end so that I have it before I invoice you, so I can put it on the invoice so that my shipping department knows what to include in your package when you pay your invoice. Yeah, let's do that. And if you don't care, it can be a surprise, then I will just surprise you. They're all cool. I am a huge National Geographic magazine fan. Like, I absolutely adore the information in those magazines. Like, it's still phenomenal. It's just, and it has stood the test of time. Oh, goodness, everyone. Thank you so much. This was a really off-the-cuff kind of a sale. I feel like it went really well. I'm excited for you guys to get your books, and I'm excited to continue to sell more of these books over the weekend and get this room cleared out. So everybody have a fantastic weekend. Moderators, again, I can't say it enough. Thank you. I appreciate you. You guys are the best. And with that, everyone, go be profitable and make it fun. We'll see you on the next